Welcome back. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you the HTML table. Now, HTML table allows web developer to arrange data in rows and columns. Okay, and now the HTML table has cells. You have the table cells, which are defined by the TD, which stands for the table data. Okay, so now this piece of code here, I'm going to show a replica of it in our text editor. So let's move to the text editor now. Okay, so I'm just now for you to start your table, you first of all bring out the table tag, which goes this way, table, then you close the tag. Okay, now inside the table tag we have the TR, which stands for table row. Now write the TR, okay, and now inside the TR we have the TD, which stands for the table data. This is where we input everything we need inside the table cell. So we have TD. So here now we could just put first name, last name, okay, TD, email. All right, so let's just save and run this on the browser and see how it looks. The browser. Okay, so let's refresh this page, and this is our table. We have the first name, the last name, and the email. All right, so we'll move again to the table row. Right? So now the table row now will help us to put multiple data inside the table. So say for this first row now, which is for the first table row, which is the TR, we have three datas, which are first name, last name, and email. And the table row has an ending tag. So we'll come to this ending tag, you hit enter in your keyboard, and you type TR again to make another table row. So inside this table and the second table row, we'll have TD, right? We'll have TD. Say the TD now, your first name, let's say we have Sam as your first name. Okay, have Sam as your first name. Lanre as your second name, and your email now is let's say sam@gmail.com. So let's have another data so that the table will look plenty. Have another data. We have the TR, okay, hit enter, the TD, okay, let's say we have Yusuf, okay, and TD, say here we have Abdulrasheed And next we have, what is the email? The email, okay, the TD. Now in the email, let's say I have rush@gmail.com. Okay, so now let's see how this looks in the browser. Okay, now you see you have these ones under name, under the first name, the last name, and the email address. Okay, so our table is coming up gradually. And now we go to the table header. How do we create table header? Okay, how do we create table header? So the table header, now we come here. The table header will be, you have tr, you have th. What are we going to put now? Let's say client 1. You can put whatever you want. Client 1, th, client 2, okay, th, client 3. Okay, so let's see how this looks now. Okay, now you see, right? Okay, so that means we'll have to change it so that we just tally with the table header. So that we tally with the table header. Let's change this first name to change the first name, or let's leave it this way. It's perfect. Let's just leave it this way and let's continue. So we have our table is gradually coming up. Right, now I will show you how you can add border to your table. Okay, I'll show you how you can add border to your table, and this now will take us to a little bit of CSS. All right, this will now take us to a little bit of CSS. So we can just come here and write style equal to border. Style equal to border. We have 1 pixel solid black. Refresh. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Okay, so since nothing is happening here, since nothing is happening here, so let's create an external file, an external CSS file, and link it to, let's say we have style.css. Okay, so this is our style.css. No, not here, sorry, delete it. Not here. Move to recycle bin. So not here, close this. Okay, we have, no, not here now. Why are you creating here? Don't need you here. Okay, now you have style.css. Hit OK. So you have our CSS file. Now we'll come here and link the CSS. Remember, I told you about link. So we'll come here, we'll link the CSS. We have real. You name it style sheet. Style sheet. Come here, href to be style.css. href should be style.css. So now let's come to our CSS here, and what do we want to style? We want to style the table. Inside the table also had th, it has td. So this type of styling is what we call it the grouped styling. We call it the group style. We have 1 pixel, then solid black. Okay, so let's run it now. I did not do the linking well. Yes, this is it. This is our border, right? This is our border. Okay, so, and now I will make another table that will show you how to add a collapsible border, how to collapse the border. So I'll just copy everything here. Okay, I'll delete this. So I'll delete this now. I'll delete this, copy, highlight everything. No. Copy, come here, Ctrl V to save, Ctrl S. So this is it. Let's give it a space, give it a little space. Okay, so name this one okay, let's say let's give this a class of table underscore 2. Let's give it a class of table underscore 2. So we'll go to our style.css now. Come here. So now if you want to style a class, you use the dot sign. Once you just put the dot sign, then CSS will know that yes, you are about to style a class. Table underscore 2, is that what is it here? Is that a class there? Yes. Table underscore 2, comma, the comma, okay, td, and we have this, which is, we still have the border to be 1 pixels, or let me just say 2 pixels, solid red. So let's check our browser if we will have. Okay, we do have it. But that is not working. So let's just delete this. Delete this and then continue with the one we still have. Okay, so let's just continue with this. So let's go to our styling now. You now have, let's add another attribute here that says border collapse. Border collapse. Then we have collapse. Now let's see how this looks like. Now you see the border have been removed from the table. Okay,